Hello, everyone. We are going to have our girls' discussion in singles and searching. Okay, I am your host, Tiffany. If you don't know, I'm from the United States, and I will be hosting these girls today in our conversation. So let's have some introductions. We'll start over here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Maia. I am from Mexico and Italy. Yes, half. And I've been in Korea for almost a year now.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alyssa. I am from the US and I've been in Korea about 10 years now.
Hi, my name is KiKi. I'm from the US as well, and I've been in Korea for 5 years.
Hello, my name is B. I'm from Spain. I'm a singer-songwriter and I've been in Korea for 6 months.
Hello, my name is Mardin and my nationality is Kurdish. I'm from Iraqi Kurdistan and I've been in Korea for about 3 years.
Hello, my name is Cynthia. I'm from France and I've been in Korea about 4 years now.
Wow, we've all been here for a very long time. So that means we must have a lot of different experiences here in Korea. So I think one of the biggest things that people are very, very curious about, especially men, is what are we even into? What is our type? What kind of guy are we looking for? You know, looks wise, personality wise, like what is something that you look for? This is a good question.
I know what I want. I think like most of girls, what we want is some stability and a reliable boyfriend, someone that is honest, communicative, and respect us. I think that's the bare minimum, but a lot of men doesn't reach the bare minimum, which is quite sad. So I think now the bare minimum has become something that high standards, I would say, something that we are all looking for when we shouldn't be looking for that. Yes, you girls agree? Awesome. Awesome. I mean, I don't know if someone wants to add something else.
I mean, I'll go. So in terms of personality, I would say exactly kind of that same vibe, of course, respectful. But for me, I need somebody that's honestly kind of like me in terms of like they're a bit extroverted and like they like to do things and they like to explore and adventure. I like traveling. I have lived in multiple countries throughout my life. So I need somebody with that like open mindset in terms of like, oh yeah, let's go travel, let's go somewhere, has like, you know, different like, I don't know, empathetic, I would probably say, people that are able to understand different cultures and different people from different places. And then visually, I do like a handsome man. I don't and they have to be taller than my mom because
How tall is your mom?
176. Oh. So I don't know what that is in.
I was gonna say, does anyone know what that is in feet?
We're all like, wow. Because I don't want them to look like we're her children. So yeah, you need to be at least 176. Yeah.
Do you know how many centimeters that is?
176 centimeters.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I heard 1 meter.
No, that's actually really small.
I'm dead.
I was like, how tall is 1 meter? Okay. How about you? Like, what is your type?
Okay, so I definitely agree with a man who like respects us is definitely like key. But since that should be bare minimum, for me personally, I really like guys who have like a really good sense of humor. Because I think like sometimes if a guy is too serious, like it can kind of be like not really fun to be around. And I'm like a very playful person, so like I definitely like men who can joke with me, who can lighten the mood, you know, when it's necessary, like not when it's like a serious situation, but when it's like appropriate. And then I also do, you know, we have to admit, like we want someone that's nice to look at, you know, whatever that is for you personally, you know, just someone who's attractive to you. And then I mean, I also really like traveling too. So someone who likes adventure for sure. Like if someone's kind of like, oh, I just want to stay in bed all day, and you know, yeah, like that's okay every now and then, but like we definitely have to go out and try new things. Like I like someone who loves to try new things. Like yeah, like just new restaurants, like go to a new city, go to some event, like just new places.
Yeah, I agree with whatever you all just said. And if I add something, for me, I don't know, when we say handsome, like it could be handsome for you, but not for me, or vice versa. So I would say someone charming to my eyes. And I don't know exactly what is that. When I see the person that I know, you feel it. Yeah, I feel it. And it's not just the appearance, but how they carry their energy, their aura. It's very important for me. Also, yeah, the personality wise, it has to be a bit similar. Like I am also MBTI is a bit important. Like I'm ENFP-A, and I'm a bit outgoing and kind of creative, imaginative, and I would like someone who is a bit similar, like maybe not feeling wise, like T, so we can balance each other out. And someone a bit has a deep personality, who can think deep about different things. I'm interested in like psychology and philosophy, and I would like to have these kind of conversation. So that would be interesting.
Do you want the perfect man?
She knows.
I mean, I know exactly what I want. That's why. Yeah, someone also cultural understanding is very, very important. And like there's this thing lost in translation. They say I've made a newbie mistake. I realized I like you is not the same like 좋아해요.
Yeah.
And it is different. Like 좋아해요 is like deeper than I like you. It's like right. It's a bit more intense than just I like you. I think it's like 호기심이 관심이 있다. 관심이 있다. Yeah. Once I made a guy overwhelmed with saying 좋아해. So yeah, keep that in mind. So whether it's foreigner or like Koreans, I think it's important for both of us to understand each other's background. And yeah, that's it.
I think for me personally, well, obviously what you guys have said, I definitely agree on, as we've said multiple times. Also personality-wise, kind of like what KiKi said, like someone that I can have banter with, like back and forth. But also, like, I want someone who is also a little bit more serious at the same time. Because I sometimes can be a little bit less serious in certain situations, and I need someone who's a little bit more grounding in some situations. So someone who has a little bit of both, I would say, like in the middle, right? And someone who's able to, even if you don't fully understand me, but be willing to listen to what I have to say, and then make the effort to like come halfway with me on something. Like basic communication skills, I guess. Which in this day and age sometimes is kind of hard. Whether that be boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever. And culturally being able to understand one another, like you were saying. Be able to have that sort of mindset, like, okay, this person's from a different culture. I would like them to try to make the effort to understand my culture, and I in turn would respect to understand their culture, which sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't happen. Look wise, I like a man with cheekbones. Like cheekbones. And I like working out a lot, so I like someone who takes care of their body, who skin takes care of their body, skin, dresses well. I know I'm asking for a lot, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
They dress better here than in other places.
That is true.
Right. That is true.
Tall would be nice. Taller than me would be nice. Or the same height, I guess is fine. But
no shorter.
I could go shorter if I like them for like their personality and stuff like that. Then it won't exactly mean that much to me.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if it, wasn't
Yeah.
perfect.
Agree.
Ideal man would be that. But yeah, someone who's like, fun sometimes and like, it's my girl. Like serious at the same time. Be like, but yeah, my preference is kind of like Asian too.
I have a question.
Go.
What about jealousy? Yeah.
Jealousy. Jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy.
Jealousy?
Like in my case, I would prefer that my man show me up, and not like being jealous about the guy or like this guy or girls or everyone like looking at me like, oh wow, she's pretty, or like I want like my man being confident next to him, like, proud of my girl and proud of my man.
This is hard. I want them to have that sort of, like you were saying, like, this is my girl, show her off. Look at her. I want us to be like, you look great. Let's rule the world together. Great point.
I don't know. I would like a little bit of jealousy. Yeah.
There's a fine line between
Yes.
a little bit of jealousy and like in a healthy and there was a point in time like I was like, oh, why is my boyfriend not jealous? Like I want him to be jealous, and I realized it was more about care. I want him to care a bit more, but I wouldn't like someone who is jealous and possessive. Yeah.
It's like the slight things. It's like you're talking to somebody else, and they maybe like show up, and they just kind of like
more subtle.
like full on like, oh, why are you talking to them? But it's just kind of like I want to touch you because you're like. I feel like that's kind of cute when it's like you're in a different situation, not 100% PDA, because I don't enjoy like I'm talking to somebody and then they're just like like touching me, but like this slight like holding the hand, like coming in and like touching you, kind of like I'm here, like not a
I get it.
whole hug, but I think that's kind of the cute jealousy that I like.
I totally agree with you, because like I feel jealous sometimes too, but I try to like control it, be mature, and like I want my partner to also have the feeling, but not like outwardly just like show it. But then later when we're alone, tell me like, oh, I felt kind of jealous. Like, why did he look at you like that? Like, I just want them to actually tell me and hug me and like be like, you're mine, like that kind of thing. Yeah, like show it behind closed doors.